Like and subscribe right now, or you're going to have bad luck for the rest of the week. Humans are the smartest animals in the world, and we have the ability to express our emotions better than any other animal. There have been uncountable instances when humans made extensive efforts to save the life of animals. We can find several such videos on the internet where humans save animal lives. However, there are also those who jeopardize animal lives, but that is a completely different topic. The main point is that although animals do not show their emotions as much, they do display their intelligence and love for humans in their own ways. For example, pets such as dogs and cats save people from depression and loneliness through their companionship. But, in addition, there are many animals in the world that also show affection in ways we often never hear of. Animals that saved human lives. Number 10. Whales save scientists from shark. Nan Hauser is a research scientist who had spent 28 years of her life swimming with and protecting whales at the time when this event took place. She was casually swimming with a massive humpback whale when she noticed an unusual behavior from the whale. The colossal animal started to push her through the water, using its head and body. Nan was confused and terrified. She tried to understand the whale's behavior as it kept pushing her insistently towards her boat. After a while, she noticed a large tiger shark swimming in the vicinity. That is when she knew that the whale had been trying to save her life all this time. It is known that whales have an altruistic desire to save animals, as they are sometimes seen to protect seals from killer whales. Nan has dedicated her life to protecting these animals, but it was the first time that she experienced something like this. This miraculously wonderful event overwhelmed her and left her in the species' debt. Number 9. Dolphins protect man from a shark. Just like the previously discussed event, this one involves aquatic animals as well, and proves how big of a heart they have. Adam Walker was a long-distance swimmer who was swimming at the time of this incident to raise money for the whale and dolphin conservation nonprofit organization. When he was swimming, he noticed a pod of about 10 dolphins swimming alongside him. At first, he had no idea about the intention of these dolphins and simply enjoyed their company. Later, he found out that these kind-hearted animals were actually protecting him from the great white shark that emerged beneath him. The dolphins surrounded him until the shark left the area, and there was no threat to him. The story seemed to be too good to be true, as this behavior from the dolphins looked as if they were trying to support their own interests. Number 8. Gorilla saves young boy. This wonderful incident took place in the Brookfield Zoo in 1996, when a young boy was visiting the place with his family. Unfortunately, by accident, the boy fell into the gorilla habitat below and got trapped. The western lowland gorilla named Binti Jua was seen to be approaching the young boy, which absolutely terrified the visitors. To everyone's surprise, though, the gorilla picked up the injured child with her arms and cradled him until the paramedics arrived to rescue the boy. This evidently showed how kind-hearted some animals can be. It was amazing and unexpected how the gorilla responded by nurturing the injured boy. However, this is not always the case. The famous Harambe incident that occurred in the Cincinnati Zoo was quite different. The same thing happened when a child fell into the gorilla pit, but Harambe's approach appeared to be much more aggressive, which led the rescuers to shoot and kill the innocent animal. Number 7. Pig saves woman having a heart attack. Pigs may have a bad reputation for being dirty animals and not the best pets, but they are actually extremely intelligent and perceptive. This was proven when a pet pig named Lulu saved her owner's life. Joanne Altsman, the owner of Lulu, was suffering from a sudden heart attack one day in her home. The pig was quickly aware that her friend was facing some kind of difficulty and therefore tried to pick her up. When she failed to do so, she did the next best thing. She rushed out of the house to get help. She was panic-stricken and repeatedly oinked on the road, hoping for someone to come forward to help her. Luckily, a driver stopped by to check the distressed pig, who then led the man to her friend. An ambulance was called immediately, and Anne's life was saved. The doctors mentioned that she would have lost her life if help had not arrived immediately. The proud woman rewarded her brave companion with a jelly donut. Number 6. Pit bull saves the family from fire. Dogs have proven their unquestionable loyalty to their owners over the years by going to great lengths to protect them on numerous occasions. This was one such occasion, when a pit bull named Sasha saved her family from fire. When the fire broke out in the middle of the night in this house in California, Sasha barked repeatedly to wake up the mother of the house, Nana Chai. She also tried to drag Nana-chai's baby off her bed to save her from the spreading fire. A similar incident took place when a 10-year-old pit bull named Baby saved a family from fire not once but twice. Even though pit bulls have a negative reputation for being more aggressive than other dogs, they used to be known as nanny dogs for their gentleness around children. Pit bulls like Sasha and Baby prove how loyal and kind-hearted some animals can be, and the lengths they are willing to go for their owners. Number 5. Chicken saves man from broken heart. Unlike the ones already discussed in this video, this was a much more indirect way of how a chicken named Sammy stayed by his owner's side. Just like we discussed at the beginning about how cats and dogs provide companionship to lonely people and save them from depression, what Sammy did was exactly the same. His owner, Dave Cox, was going through an extremely tough period of his life after his dog, Court, passed away. In these times, Sammy stuck to Dave's side, providing him with companionship so that he wouldn't be lonely. They went on long road trips to New Orleans as well as short ones to the grocery store together. Even though chickens are not generally recognized as caring, compassionate pets, they are extremely smart animals and are excellent friends, just as we can see in Dave's case. Number 4. Parrot saves the family from fire. Parrots are very common pets, known for their exotic appearance and ability to learn words. Such a beautiful parrot was owned by Laura Jean Niesel and her husband. Laura Jean loved the bird named Pearly, but her husband claimed that it can be extremely noisy at times. However, the bird's noises are what saved their lives when their laundry room caught on fire. Pearly started noisily squawking and flapping its wings in a panicked manner when she sensed the fire. It was 4 in the morning and both Laura Jean and her husband were fast asleep, until they were disturbed by Pearly. They woke up to check on the parrot and found out their laundry room was on fire. They rapidly called the fire department, who were able to stop the fire from spreading beyond the laundry room. The parrot did not only save the entire house from burning down, but also their lives. Number 3. Sea lion rescues teenager from suicide. Kevin Hines was a 19-year-old boy who was suffering from severe mental illness and decided to take his life. He jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco directly into freezing water. Even though he sustained serious injuries, he was able to survive and tried desperately to stay afloat. Soon he felt a creature in the water pushing him and helping him swim. Even though he was extremely scared, the animal assisted him in getting to safety. He later found out from pictures that the animal was actually a sea lion. Kevin now travels the world educating people and spreading awareness about mental health and suicide. Therefore, it can be said that the sea lion did not only save Kevin's life, but hundreds of others who could have potentially done the same thing and tried to take their own life. Number 2. Pride of Lion saves kidnapped girl. The kings of the jungle have a reputation for being extremely strong, brave, and ferocious creatures. They are feared by most animals and humans for being violent when hungry. However, this story of a 12-year-old Ethiopian girl being saved by a group of lions sounds quite surreal, but it is not. A group of 4 men were on the run after kidnapping the little girl and were trying to escape from the police who were on their trail. However, their escape plan failed when their path was interrupted by a group of lions who chased them off. Not only did the lions do that, but the animals surrounded the girl as if they were guarding her until the police arrived. On their arrival, the lions just left the girl and casually went back to the forest. According to some people, the lions acted in this manner as they mistakenly took the girl's screams for a lion cub in jeopardy. Number 1. Cat saves a woman from a heart attack. Claire Nelson, the owner of a cat named Rusty, was feeling a bit off one morning. However, she decided to ignore her health and go about her morning as usual. She was confused when Rusty started to act peculiarly by jumping and pawing at Claire's chest and legs while making noises similar to yowling. Claire then decided to take a bus to the doctor's office, when she suddenly suffered a heart attack at the bus stop. She believed that Rusty somehow knew that something was wrong with her and had tried to warn her. She saved the cat's life by adopting her, but she believes that Rusty paid her back by saving her life too. That is all for today's video. Thank you all for watching. While you're here, go ahead and click on one of these 2 videos on your screen. See you there.